Hello and welcome to another Drawsome. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing rowboats. Row, row, row your boat gently down this stream. Oh boy. Okay, let's just get into it, shall we? So I've just picked a picture off somewhere, Google something, and I'm looking at a rowboat, so I'm just gonna go for it. Rowboat. That's right, folks. I don't know. What do rowboats look like? They just look like... I don't really know. Yeah, I'm really good at this. So how's everybody's week been? Mine has been pretty good. Locked in isolation with my art. I mean, at least I've got art supplies to keep me going, right? And I'm still getting my art supplies from Amazon, so if I run out of anything, I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to get some from somewhere. So that's nice. At least I've got that. And we've got food. We get food delivered, so it's not too bad. You know, it's all right. I'm just trying to. I guess that's what makes it a rowboat. Because a motor would sit there, but we don't have a motor because it's a. Yep. You guessed it, folks. A rowboat. Alright. And of course some of it's under the water, so scrub that. And I think might bring that up a little bit so that it's a bit... Here we go, folks, starting to rub out again. So last week I said something about letting you all know about something about me that's not like really knowledge, you know, something that people don't really know much about. And that is the fact that I suffer from aphantasia, which is basically my mind's eye is blind. So when I close my eyes and try and imagine something, I just see nothing. I can't picture it in my mind. It's actually a mental. I'm not going to say it's a mental issue, but it's a mental phenomenon, and not many people have it. It's not a real popular thing. I think something to do with, like, I'm left-handed as well. Having both is quite rare, being left-handed and having aphantasia. Now there was also something called hyperphantasia, which is when people have an overactive imagination, and those people are usually incredibly artistic or can write really well. Something about aphantasia though, the lack of having a mind's eye, makes it completely really difficult. I think my boat's going to be going up the stream here. Really difficult in regards to solving maths problems, and that's quite true in my instance. I'm not really naturally very good at math. In fact, I'm pretty terrible at math. So, you know, in my case, it's true. People say, well, how do you? Ooh, I don't know if it goes like that. How do you do art if you can't see things in your mind's eye? And that my answer to that is, generally speaking, I need references in order to remind myself how to draw something. So, you know, that can be quite tricky. Trying to draw from memory is not really my strong point. This is not really going well, and I can't really figure out why. It's like it needs to be So yeah, it's not a common thing. It's not super common, especially being someone that does art. I was going to say artistic, but doing this, I'm really not going. Perhaps it's this part. I'm not sure where I've actually gone wrong. Or is it more in, perhaps, so that I can... Hang on. Let's try that. Yeah, so basically, people say, well, how do you, how do you sort of visualize? And I guess with me, like my husband notices it big time. I can't visualize something in my head. We have to draw it up, and even when we're like renovating, my husband will go to great lengths to show me things on paper so that I can actually say, yeah, that's going to work, or no, that's not going to work, because I can't visualize it without having something down on paper. Measurements mean nothing to me. So someone says, oh, it's 1 meter by this, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's great, but how big is it? So yeah, it's rough. It really is rough. I didn't really realise. I always thought, when people say when you can't sleep, count sheep. Well, I thought that was a metaphor. I didn't realise people actually went to sleep counting sheep. And then, wasn't until a specialist said to me about a few things that was going on with me. It wasn't until they actually brought up the fact that, oh, here we go, I can see. And this is the other obstacle, is that my sizing, like when I put something on paper, I have no idea of the perspective of the size. I mean, I've been doing this for years, but I still can't judge the size in regards to the side of the paper. So it's not an excuse, it is actually a real thing. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I mean, you may be one that has aphantasia as well, and if that is the fact, I would love for you to drop me a comment below and tell me about your experience with aphantasia. I would love to be able to see things in my mind's eye, but I don't have one, because we always make a joke about it now, don't we? My husband will go, just see it in your mind. Oh wait, you can't. It's like, nope, I can't do that. So it's okay though. I mean, it's I've been like this all my life, and I've managed to get to this age. So there's hope, right? There's hope for me yet. People say, well, how do you meditate, and how do you, if you haven't got a mind's eye and you can't see things in your head, well, how do you remember things? And my answer to that is, well, firstly, I really don't know, because I don't know what it's like to be any different to what I am. That's one thing. And secondly, the specialists and the doctors that have studied this believe that we go on drawing on memories and intuitive. So that's really interesting too. I have no idea how to draw a boat. No. Okay, so this side here, I don't know. Let's just... like that. It's a bit of an optical illusion, this, I think. Like a bit of a... Oh, hang on. It goes like that, but that also goes across, down, across, up. Need a bit of lead on me pencil. Something like that anyway. don't know. Here we go again. Like that, and then this is the ore. So oh, what did I do that for? Look, I just, you know, it's a bit ridiculous. Okay. So then if we can get the other side somewhat. That's one of the pegs. And then put the ores. I'm sorry to all those people that have boats and really know how to That's gone into the water there, so he's got a bit of stuff going on here. That's the waves, supposed to be. And be a bit more exaggerated with that bit. See, I'm really not good with a pencil though, am I? You know, like if I could just get some paint onto that, that'd look really good, but I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. So we've got a bit of, we can do a bit of shading here. We can probably, it's a bit of a, it's an optical illusion. Well, there you go. And then here's the back of the boat. My pencil's really hating this right now. Well, never mind. Like that, right? And then we've got this coming through here. Like that. And then this side here does have a bit of a and then we've got so we've got some really cool draw some prompts coming up, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't gone over and checked Aurora's channel out yet, please do so. The links are in the description below. And go and check her Twitch out too. She's almost to affiliate. She could do with a few more follows. So if you've got time, and I mean everyone's got time, if you feel it in your heart, go over there and help a girl out. She could really do with some follows. And log on to Twitch, and she does a lot of live streaming lately, so if you wanna, I haven't been doing as much, but Aurora definitely has been doing some, so head over there and check that out. So that's gonna go there, and then we got another one through here, like so. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just winging it. And then the last one's just up here. They're like little seats, but they're okay. And then here, instead of having that, I might just change that just to, sorry guys, I'm nearly finished. Okay, so that's it. That's me boat. That's me rowboat. And the oars are in here under the water. Okay, makes sense, right? And okay. I'm not really sure that bit's there. That was there for. In fact, I don't really like it. Being a person of boats myself, I'm just not sure what that was about. So, right. That was a lot of rubbing out today. Oh well. Okay, so that's rowboat. And just for those that do join in, Drawsome. Hashtag Drawsomesquad. It's actually one word, but apparently I can't judge distance. And yeah, I will definitely see you next week. Please go and check out Auroras. And that's it from me today, guys. Be safe, be good to each other, and be good to you. Bye-bye.